Oh, it's in the way. Okay.
So welcome everybody. My name is George, and we might get to know each other a little bit better as the day goes on. And the A-grade people, they think up a speech for you, so I'll read some of that and you can find some of our own stuff. The announcement is today is for the group is we raised $450, which is not bad for a modest little group. Yeah. If anybody hasn't put anything in, we can still do an online donation this morning. But I think we've done pretty well. Yeah, okay. So let's see what they wanted me to say. So, dear friends, let me welcome you to the Yoga Yogaplex Studio Upwey World Challenge. My name is George, Yoga Community Ambassador for Upwey, and this morning's practice is a gift to all of us. And yet we have called this event the Yoga World Challenge. And why a challenge? Practice is not the challenge. We all love asana, chanting and meditation. This is a gift to all of us. We all know that true yoga is more than asana, and being here together shows us the capacity we have to take that next step and use our yoga practice to change both ourselves and make a difference in the world. The Yoga World Challenge is simply to share our love of yoga with others through the act of giving. And by giving to others, we are moving yoga from an asana practice to a deeper part of our lives. And Yoga calls this giving for living. There's too much here. I'm going to skip some of it. This morning is truly a special time as we share our practice with each other and join others from around the world as part of the Yoga World Challenge. Has anybody been to one of these before? Okay, well, new experience. It's been running for a few years, and there's been some big events. So this is really my first one here. The big one in Ringwood I found out very late in the piece, but here we are. And I think we've got enough to have a great day. So let's join the way, share our love of yoga and the experience of giving to others around us. And let's welcome the leaders, myself and Jessica will start with the singing meditation, and Madam will take on the lead for a little while, and Janet will do a few of the salutes, and then I'll come back into it, get into more restorative, and we'll do a meditation and a bit of Shavasana. You're all familiar with Shavasana? You're looking forward to that already? Okay. Let's call out your names, go around the room. So, Janet.
Richard.
Kim.
Kim.
Matt.
Sean.
Joan.
Karen.
Catherine. Karen. Jessica. Okay. So, as we said, we'll start off with the singing meditation, chanting. And we do have a formal session of singing meditation. We've been running it once a month. 21st of this month is just before the end of the term. So if anybody wants to join us then, we'll be having that end of term event. So we're going to try and get a few more of our yogis to come along. How's that? Okay. All yours.
Okay. Hello everyone. I can see some worried looking faces at the thought of singing, so I'm going to take that word out, throw it out the door, and we'll call it chanting and meditation today. Has anyone practiced chanting before at all? Okay. Beautiful. So the idea with chanting is firstly that there's no right way to do it or wrong way to do it. It's really just about coming from the heart, just being open. And it's a beautiful way of just tuning in at the start of your practice and connecting with your breath. So I thought I'd start with just some toning for the chakras using the Sanskrit sounds. So if you just come into a comfortable seated position with a straight spine, close your eyes. Your hands can either be resting on your knees like you would today, or you can just mudra. So just closing your eyes and watching your breath as it enters and leaves the body. And everyone here. Just watching the breath as it enters and leaves the body. You're not having to try. You don't have to do anything special, just being. And now visualize the column of white light through the center of your body, running from the base of your spine all the way up through the crown of your head. And just imagine that as you breathe in, that column is expanding. And as you breathe out, it's contracting. Feeling the breath the whole way through your body. And now just visualizing at the base of your spine, your root chakra, a spinning wheel of energy. And the color there is red. And the root chakra symbolizes security, groundedness, and connection with earth. And the sound for the root chakra is Nam. And what we're going to do is inhale and then exhale and a Nam. And we'll do that 3 times together. So breathing in, Nam. Traveling with your mind's eye to the sacral chakra, which is located just beneath the navel. The color here is orange, and the sacral chakra represents creativity and sensuality. And the seed sound here is Vam. I'll do 3 of those. Inhale. Vam. Taking a resting breath here and allowing the image of the sacral chakra to dissolve, to travel with your mind's eye up through your central channel to the solar plexus chakra, which is located just above the navel. And the colour here is yellow, and this is your seat of personal power, motivation, and your centre. So for any point today in practice, you find yourself getting in your head, it's a beautiful place to return to, the solar plexus. And the sound here is Ram. And if you can roll your R's, then please do, but otherwise Ram is fine. Inhale. Ram. breaths here, allowing that image of your solar plexus to just dissolve, to travel with your mind's eye up your central channel to your heart chakra. The colour here is green, and this is your seat of unconditional love. This is where we connect with each other. And the sound here is yum. Love is yummy. Breathing. Taking a couple of resting breaths, allowing that image of the heart chakra to dissolve, to travel with your mind's eye through your central channel to your throat chakra, which is located at the base of the throat. And the colour here is turquoise. And this chakra represents open communication, self-expression, and authenticity. And the colour here is turquoise. The sound is hum. Taking a deep breath. Taking a few resting breaths, allowing that image of the throat chakra to dissolve as you travel with your mind's eye up to your brow chakra, the third eye. It's located just between the eyebrows. And the colour here is indigo, and actually it's quite nice to imagine an indigo flame in that area. And this is our seat of wisdom and intuition. And the sound here is Om, which we probably all familiar with. Taking a deep breath. Resting breaths, allowing that indigo flame to dissolve as we travel through our central channels up to our crown chakra. The colour here is white, and actually it's quite nice to imagine a 1,000-petaled lotus in the crown of your head. And this represents our connection with spirit, the divine, or whatever it is that you want to be greater than yourself, whether that's nature or science. And the sound here is actually silent. It's the silent bomb. So just imagine your arm in your head as you take 3 deep breaths. And the silent bomb. Just returning to watching the breath as it enters and leaves the body. Allow your body to choose its own natural rhythm. Allowing the image of that central channel to dissolve. slowly, becoming more aware of the twiddle your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. So I thought it would be quite nice to chant the Gayatri mantra, which is one of the more popular mantras in yoga. And one of the things I like about it is that it's not about any particular deity, so it makes it really accessible to everyone, no matter what your belief is. And the rough translation that I got from David Premal, who's a beautiful singer if you haven't heard of her, is may all beings be enlightened. So we'll just do it in traditional call and response. So I'll sing something, you sing it back. Once again, don't worry about getting it right or wrong. It's really just about the intention. And we will repeat it a few times. If you want, you can just go la 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 la, and that's the intention. Okay, so we'll close our eyes again. Om Bhurvasvaha. Tatsaviturvarenyam Vargo devasya dhimai Dhiyo yona prashodayate Om Bhurvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Vargo devasya dhimai Dhiyo yona prashodayate Om Bhurvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Vargo devasya dhimai Dhiyo yona prashodayate And we'll finish with 3 Oms. Just soaking in the after effect vibration of those sounds. When we chant, sound is vibration. All matter is made up of vibration. And when we chant, the vibration of our sound can actually permeate every cell in our bodies. And it's really nice after you've been chanting to just allow yourself to feel the after effects. I'm going to finish today with a little song called Shanti Om. Shanti Om is a mantra, it's a Tibetan Buddhist mantra that means peace. The words are pretty easy to pick up, there's some English in there too, so feel free to join me. I'm just going to cycle it around a couple of times. I did this challenge last year. It's beautiful. So I would be doing it today, but I'm off to chant some more in the sun. Yeah, but have a great, beautiful, beautiful day. Be gentle on yourselves. I would hand it back over to George, but
that was beautiful. You've got a beautiful voice.
Yeah, me too.
Are you taking the first song?
I wasn't, but I'm wondering whether.
Let's just grab some water.
Feel free to grab something else.
Yeah, you sounded like you've done it before. Yeah, yeah, it's popular. Okay, thank you for having me. And hopefully I'll see some of you on the 21st of September at 7 o'clock. Right here.
Thank you, Namaste, for that introduction. That's probably worth about 10 salutes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. We're going to start in the usual mode. Let's sit in front of the bolster. Pull the heels in, place the fingers around the toes in the round angle. Right, and use the position to activate the spine. In other words, we don't collapse forward like this. We're going to open up the heart, so we pull on the arms and open the chest. like Superman popping his buttons. So the heart is open. The opposing forces creates the activation of the lower back. Feather the knees just to get some circulation going. Reach back, grab the bolster, lie back evenly. Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.
Gorgeous. Just close the eyes, breathe in and out through the nose.
Just start. Oh, okay, so I've got the right place.
Take a moment to scan through the body and release any remaining tension. There might be some resistance to letting go. But we start from the attitude or position of letting go, not just physically, it's also mentally, emotionally. When the practice that we're doing today goes to that deeper level, the real learning takes place. And so it's a bit like pushing a reset button. You're starting afresh, making this moment fresh and new, as it should be in every moment in our lives. When we're developing advanced core strength practice, the same attributes apply to a beginner's practice. So if we don't know the basics, why can't we go to advanced practice? It's all the same. Hello.
Hi.
We're just about to get started. I'll just set you up. Take a couple more moments. There might still be the tiniest bit of resistance left. Just let it go. See it. Now we have a balanced room, completely balanced. Once you allow the position to open you up physically, but as your breathing settles down, and you start to open mentally and emotionally as well. I mean, it is a rather exposed position. It could be scary, perhaps, to open up this way. Just let it all go. And let's do some action. Open the eyes, interlace the fingers out in front. As you exhale, push down and away. As you inhale, lift the arms over as far as you can go. Pause the breath on the way down. Exhale, push away again. Inhale, lifting over. Pause. Exhale. Okay, so move with the breath. The breath assisting the movement, and the movement assisting the breath. It's an integration of body, mind, and breath. Strong interlace of the fingers so you can push the arms straight. Work the stretch, not just down through the arms, but down through the torso. The arms overhead, placing the palms together. As you exhale, start to lift. Take the fingers forward. Stretch. And then inhale, come back, open up. Expand. And exhale, contract. Now, using your core strength to lift up. take the feet further out in front. You might get the forehead to the feet, you might not. Inhale, open, and exhale. Just gentle core strengthening as you lift and stretch as you go forward. Okay, it's still fairly easy. Just getting momentum up. Okay, let's move the bolster aside now. Let's try again. Exhale forward, inhale back. So this time it's going to be a little bit stronger as you lift. So to be stronger for your core, use that lift. Come up. You're engaging a lot of the muscles, so it's going to help you warm up. Okay. Let's vary this a little bit. Draw the heels in and try again. Inhale and lift. It's a lot more engagement, isn't it? If you're finding it difficult to lift, take the feet further out in front. Okay, so by doing this, you're engaging so many muscles, it's going to get us more free. Are you feeling it? Okay, let's take the legs wide. You might have to stagger a little bit. To get the spine activated, push the hands to the knees. Again, the opposing forces activate the lower back. Just grab your thumbs. It's like you're grabbing an imaginary bar. And that's going to make it easier to do this simple movement. Exhale forward, inhale back. To have the idea of trying to keep the back straight. And the repetitive movement will start to loosen up the ligaments. You should be able to go further from there after a few rounds. Try and go a little bit further. Let's try going all the way back and lift. Whoops, I'm too close to the wall. And once more, it's engaging a lot of your muscles. In the lift, and your imagination comes into it as well. If you imagine you're grabbing a bar, it's going to help you to lift. Really fast. Okay, let's stay forward from there. You might get your hands down. Have the idea you're trying to keep the back straight. You might get the elbows down. So you might go a little bit further. If you're going all the way, bring the belly down first. Keep the legs active so that the stretch goes through the muscles. And we can hold a few breaths. Inhale, lift. So that might be worth a few salutes.
We're up to 88 now,
Let's take the legs back. And as we know, there's a large variety of salutes. I'm going to start with perhaps the most basic. Let's just do a cat stretch to start with. Put the heels of the hands under the shoulders and the knees under the hips. Keeping the shoulders back away from the ears. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Arch the back up. Dropping the head. Inhale. Arch the back down. Raise the chin. Okay, so it's an exhale as you arch up. And inhale. Breathing's pretty obvious as you expand, or as you lift up the spine, you collapse the chest so you breathe out. As you arch down, you expand the chest so you breathe in. Keep working with that. And if you do it with the eyes closed, then you will develop greater inner sight, insight. Just look within and see what's happening to the spine. See the bones turning on each other. Right, it's creating traction. And there's two things the joints love, and that's movement and traction. So the arms are vertical. That'll be better for you. Okay. But also take your mind down to your hips as well. Feel the rotation of the hips. That's a really important action to be familiar with. So as you arch the back up, the hips rotate backwards. As you arch the back down, the hips rotate forwards. And that'll have profound implications for all you within the asana type practice that can flow between the up dog and the down dogs. Get started. So just build that into your memory bank. The hips rotate as you arch the back up and down. So let's open up the eyes. Let's go to a real salute, or I call it an earth salute. Just step the hands forward and a handstand like that. Tuck the toes under and lift into a plank. Now, if the plank's too difficult, you just drop the knees to the floor, do a half plank. Have the body in line with the legs. Right, and in the plank, you want to rotate the hips backwards. Right? Not forwards like this, where I'm sagging through the middle and pinching my spine. You just want to rotate backwards. Keep strong through the shoulders. Okay? And from here, notice that the arms are vertical. They should be vertical. Don't go too wide, so you're not vertical anymore. Let's drop the hips down. And if you can, stay off the floor. Lift the spine as you drop down. If it's too strong to hold, you can drop the knees to the floor. Keep lifting the spine, don't collapse into the shoulders. That'll pinch you back. Right, and that gets us ready for doing the down dog. So lifting up, pushing back. Make sure the palms are open and flat on the floor. And try and flatten the spine. Let's do it again. Inhale forward into a plank. Dropping down into a hanging up dog. Notice the arms are vertical. Lift the spine. And keep lifting the spine as you go into a full down dog. Okay, we'll come back down. There is a half version here. In other words, you need to bend the elbows backwards, lower to the floor, and release the ankles behind. Push on the palms, only to the point where you can take the palms off the floor. Okay? It's a great little back strengthener. And it's very safe to do. Palms back down, well back to the shoulders. Okay, tuck the toes under. And exhale. Come back in what I call half down dog. Okay, so this is just varieties of the earth salute. Forward. And on the inhale, come forward. Keep the back straight. Either in half plank or full plank. Or, yeah, try half plank and then we'll try and push back up again. push-up. Keep the body straight. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Taking the hips backwards. Release the ankles here. Pushing up and then, don't go all the way. Fingers to the thumbs, bend the wrists and lift it high. Half up dog. And the palms down, tuck the toes under. And half down dog. So if you do get tired, then you can always do this half pose practice. Right, let's do it again, just to get familiar. Inhale forward, into a plank or a half plank, do a couple of push-ups. 1, elbows backwards, not sideways. And 3, and down we go. Only push as high as you can hold it. Arms back down, tuck the toes under, and exhale. Now, from here, down dog, you can try stepping the right foot forward. You have to get between the hands. It's a long way, so you can use strategy. You can step halfway, grab the heel and give it a push. There. Make it one step, all down. Let's try that again. Exhale, down. Let's get the left foot between the hands. Not too far forward. You've got to have the knee halfway over the foot. In the full lunge. Okay. Let's try that a couple more times. Exhale, inhale. Building up towards a full half salute, half pose, sun salute. Okay, try it a couple more times. Exhale, inhale. In the ideal lunge position is to have the knee halfway over the foot. If you're too far back, the heel comes off. Like that. Take the foot further forward. Keep going. The heel comes off when you're overstretching somewhere else. If you're too far forward, you overstretch further down somewhere. And if you like here, the knee halfway over the foot, the weight is distributed, the stress is distributed. So push forward as much as you can, and then adjust the position of the foot. Okay. A couple more times. Exhale, half down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale. This time round, exhale, inhale, right foot, and the left foot comes forward too. Now keep the fingers on the floor, you might have to bend the knees to do that. And to make this more beneficial, try to place the whole hand flat on the floor. Most of you will have to bend your knees to do that. Get your hands flat on the floor and try and push the legs straight. You don't have to get them straight. It increases the stretch over the back and down the legs. Hold it a couple of breaths. It's more beneficial doing it that way because you get the stretching of the lower back rather than just curling forward. And then to come up, bend the knees, walk, swing the arms back, energetically swing forward and up. Compression down. We're in the mountain pose. And in the mountain pose, it's very important to rock the pelvis backwards. You want to do the cat stretch, you shouldn't do it like this, because you're pinching your lower back, right? Don't walk around like this. Rock the pelvis backwards. Dropping the tailbone, lifting the pubis. And the Uddiyana Bandha comes into action, which protects the back. Just keep that in mind. Let's come into mountain pose. Let's close the eyes for a moment. And feel strong and tall like a mountain. Evening the weight underneath the feet, front and back, and sides of the feet. That way you know you're still. Okay, now opening up the eyes, let's connect all the dots together. On the inhale, swing down like this, arms above the head before you. And keep the chin and the chest lifted on the way down. Fingers to the floor, crown of the head towards the floor. Inhale, look up. Step the right and the left leg back into a plank. Right, and in the plank, it's the same as the mountain pose. Rock the pelvis backwards. Right, that will save you energy. Lower to the floor. Exhale. Release the ankles. Inhale. Half up, not too high. Arms back down. Toes on the floor. You didn't have to move the hands in the right place. Step the right foot forward between the hands, the lunge. And the left foot forward, exhale. Head and knees, sweep. It's a nice gentle half pose. Let's do a couple more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Uttanasana. Inhale up. Step the left foot back this time into a plank. Okay, be strong around the shoulders. Don't collapse in the shoulders. That's going to drain your energy. Don't sag through the middle. Exhale. Lower down. Inhale. You push back up. Try to keep it straight. So try to avoid this sort of thing. Okay. Keep it straight. As straight as you can. That's why it's easier to have the knees on the floor if you need to. Release the ankles. Inhale. Half up dog. And the wrists lift behind. Like a pair of hooks. And it's lifting even higher. So use that imagination to make it work. Arms well back into the shoulders. Tuck the toes under. Exhale back. And the left foot. Inhale. And right foot. Exhale. And swing through. And a couple more. Inhale. Getting more and more familiar. It starts to flow. Inhale, just all that breathing. Exhale, keep it back flat. Inhale, look up. Right and left back. A couple of push-ups. Breathe a variety. Exhale, come down. Inhale, half up dog. Exhale, down. Right foot, inhale. Left foot, exhale. Swing through. And exhale. Turn to mountain pose. Leading from the left side, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Chest as we go down. Inhale, up. Set the left and right back. Exhale. Let's do a couple of push-ups. These are on the floor, it's a lot easier. And down we go. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot steps forward. Inhale. Right foot steps forward. Sweep through. And turn to mountain pose. Okay, so all my salutes that I teach are on the basis of ultimate back kick. I don't teach beginners this sort of thing. It can be done, but not without some development. of the spine and the column. There are quite a few salutes which do that. For beginners and even for advanced. Like, for example, the Ashtanga series of salutes also work on the idea of ultimate back care. Because you're firm across here and you're breathing in the chest instead. We'll get to that. Just wanted to emphasise the importance of that again. I think we'll just use the ropes. I'll show you what I'm doing here. You open up the palms like this on the ropes. And you keep the feet parallel, like you're on a pair of skis. And the buttocks on the wall. And you push forward like that. Now, what I'm doing is I'm emulating a down dog. Right, like this. And I don't want to be like that. I want to be more like that. So this is a very useful way to practice that. So you're opening up the palms like that. You don't grab the ropes. As soon as you do that, you create weakness on the arm and the shoulder. There's no support here. You open up the palms so the energy is flowing. And just push forward like that. It opens up the whole front of the body. Also do some cat stretching here. Exhale like that. Inhale like that. And it gives you a better awareness of the hips. Because in the down dog, you want to be more like that than like that. Okay, so just give that a try. There's 10 sets of ropes. So let's get these out. Almost next to each other to do this. Okay, open up the palms as you push forward. Yeah, that's it. You get a nice forward feel on the spine. Don't bend the wrist. If you bend the wrist, right, if you go like this, you're actually shutting down these muscles. Or if you do that, you're actually shutting down these muscles. Keep the palm straight. Open them up. Stretch out those palms. And the stretch you do in the palms reflects down into the spine. It actually tractions the spine as well. It's very important. Just stretch the palms. Now try and do a cat stretch. In other words, arch the back up. Breathe out. And arch the back down as you breathe in. Take your consciousness to your hips. Feel the rotation. And make sure the feet are parallel, like you're on a pair of skis. And deal with that more. Oops, let's get that out of the way. Okay, so what I'm emphasising here, if we're going to develop an advanced core strength practice, we need to work these basics so that we can make the down dog restful. Okay, now one variation we're going to do on this, not borrow the here, is to move to the right a little bit, and the back of the left palm sits on the right back. You do the same thing. You can feel what's going on in the back. So exhale, inhale, forward. Let's try that, and then move to the other side. And you get deeper access into the single arm. Yeah, you can feel what's happening with the back of the arm. You take your consciousness into your hips and feel that rotation of the hips. Like I said, if you get into advanced full strength practice, we have to have an awareness of what the hips are doing. So open up that palm. It also opens up the shoulders. So you get the support into the shoulders. Alright, so we'll try that both ways. Marching the hips backwards and forwards. I'm very aware of that. Also, the support you've got in the shoulder is push forward just by stretching the palm. Simple as that. Don't bend the wrist. Or shut down all the muscles. As you come away, let's go back to the mats. The vinyasa, the flow between the postures, from up dog to down dog, will make a big difference here. Just from that awareness. Okay, so just going to mountain pose again. And we'll flow down in the usual way. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the back straight. Embrace ultimate back kick. Fingers above the head. And keep the chin and chest lifted on the way down. That's again ultimate back kick. Once you get upside down, narrow. Give yourself support. Not encouraging the age-old practice of trying to touch your toes. That's not ready for it. Give yourself support, bend the knees if you have to. Inhale the up. Step right, your left back. Okay, let's go into the hanging up dog. Dropping the hips. Make sure you lift the spine, shoulders down. Don't do this sort of thing. Okay, you can avoid it. Trying to drop the knees to the floor, but it's okay if you do, provided you're lifting the spine. And because the weight on the toes is very light, you can roll over the toes without having to slip. Notice the arms are no longer vertical. Just roll back. Just try that a couple of times. Exhale. And inhale. No space to step. Just roll. Okay? And when you roll back this time, start lifting the tail back. What I suggest is bend the knees and lift the heels. And that way, you can flatten the spine down. Roll the pelvis forward. Push one leg straight. The heel goes straight back. And then swap to the other side. Increase the stretch without losing position of the spine. Make sure the palms are open just like we want the ropes. You're not stretching there, you're not getting support in the shoulder until you get tired. And both heels towards the floor. Try and maintain that forward curve. Just a couple of you need to get that awareness. Trying to do it more like that, more like that. It's opposite, in other words, to the mountain pose or the plank. Here I'm rocking the pelvis backwards. Here I'm rocking the pelvis forward. It makes all the difference in the lower back. Like that. Not like that. It makes it easier if you lift the heels, bend the knees. Okay, so let's try that again. On the plank. Okay, dropping the hips down, the hanging up down. Knees to the hip back. More forceful with it, as long as you're lifting the spine. Roll over the toes, pull up dog. Notice the strong forward curve on the spine. Try and maintain that forward curve as you flip back into full down. Pelvis forward. Easier if you bend the knees initially. There we go. And then gentle firmness throughout. Hold position. And as I mentioned, we're trying to make this restful for you. Just like we're on the ropes. Okay, let's all drop down to the knees. And exhale. Step the right foot forward between the hands. And the left foot. And step down. Swing through. We'll go on to a full thumb salute, the Ashtanga version of Surya Namaskar. So again, that starts from out the toes, activating the thighs so they're not wobbly. Okay. Lightly gripping forward with the toes, activates around the ankles. Breathing into the chest, lifts the energy even more. And you've got firmness across here. It's interesting that the Ashtanga practice, the powerful practice, we're holding this fairly firm. Right? And that supports the back. It's more the chest that you feel. Okay. And to start the salute, look forward, lift the arms and drop the head. Exhale, back down. Do it a couple of times. And we're avoiding the mistake of pushing the hips forward. Yeah, they do that in some schools, but that's not ultimate back kick. Okay? So keep the consciousness down in front of the body so you don't move the hips. Okay, inhale. This time, like before, like a swallow dive. Keep the chest open, back as flat as you can. Bring the fingers to the floor, round the head towards the floor, and then come out in reverse. Inhale, lift the chin to the chest, and the arms back. So this one, more or less keeping the legs straight. Some of you might need to bend the legs. Inhale, exhale, inhale. And inhale, lift the chin to the chest. Go. And gentle pressure on the way down. So just that little bit of gentle pressure, it activates the muscles through the arms, down the torso, and it returns us to a more, or a better mountain pose. Okay? A little bit of gentle pressure activates through the abdomen, down through the body. Like the meridians going right through. Okay, let's take it further. Inhale. Exhale. Arms down, and the head towards the floor. Inhale, look up. Either step or jump into a plank. Now you've got a choice here. You can do the hanging up dog, like we did a moment ago, or you can bend the arms and hold four-pointed staff pose, Chaturanga Dandasana. Okay, rolling over the toes into a full-up dog. Get the knees off the floor, otherwise you're collapsing in the spine. Roll over the toes, feet down, remember to roll the hips forward. And keep the palms stretched. Just lift up the right leg, keep the hips even, lift the leg vertical if you can. Use that to swing through and step between the hands. Long way, didn't make it. If you have difficulty getting there, take the foot down, grab it, and give it a push. Make sure it gets there. Then we're not doing the lunge. Okay, step the other foot forward. Standing forward there. And to come out this time, lift the chin first, then the chest, swing the arms back. Up we go. And gentle pressure on the way down. Okay, so the up-down movement is like this, and then like this, not like this, right? But that's the danger point. That's when you can pop a disc. You don't go like that. Okay. Let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale. Forward swallow dive. Inhale. Look up. Either step or jump. Step or plank. You have that choice to hang up dog or go into chaturanga dandasana. Roll over the toes. Pull up dog. Knees off the floor. Your back into the spine, roll back over the toes. Pull down dog. Stay for a few breaths. And work the pose. Overcome the effects of gravity. Gentle firmness will get you there. Then we'll open up the palms like we're on the ropes. Okay. Left leg goes high to the vertical, perhaps, and swing it through all the way. You quite make it. It's practice. Okay, so right foot forward. And lift the chin and the chest. Swing the arms back to the centre of gravity. And exhale. So that's the basic Surya Namaskar A. Let's do it again without all the chatter. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Step or jump. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Couple of breaths. Gentle firmness so you can get a rest. Looking forward on a step or jump. Exhale. Lower. Inhale. Up. And gentle pressure. Inhale. Develop the flow now. Keep going with the flow. Make it smooth, efficient as possible. Inhale up. Back. Step or jump. Up. The chin. Inhale. And we'll try Surya Namaskar B quickly, so we can move on to the next person. And inhale, bending the knees. Look at the sun. Exhale. Down we go. Inhale, look up. Step and jump. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Now turn the left heel in 45 degrees, step forward to the right, almost to the hands. I know that's tricky. And then lift the arms. Just keep the palms apart. Only if you can keep the arms straight, drop the head back, bring the palms together. And then just momentary. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Turn the right heel in, step forward to the left. I know it's hard to lift. Inhale. And go through the throat. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale down dog for a couple of breaths. Work the pose. Get the spine longer. While you're here, you'll get the relaxation out of that. Inhaling instead of jump. Exhale lower. Inhale in the knees. Fierce posture. And exhale. And returning to stomach sticky. Okay. I'd like to carry on, but I think we need to move on to the next person. Okay. Otherwise I'm hobbying, aren't I? You want to move to the middle?
Sure.
Yep. Okay, so over to you, Adam.
Thanks, George.
Some of you guys that I normally teach know that I teach and you can mirror me. So whatever I'm doing, you copy. We might change it a little bit because we've got the people on the side. So we'll continue on how George was teaching. How are you feeling? Have we got much left? We're feeling good?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll change things up a little bit and we'll see how we feel. We'll have some fun. So we'll go back to mountain pose, Tadasana. Big toes together, heels slightly apart. Stretching the fingers down, the hands beside you. Just allow the eyes to close. Just come back to your breath. Slow the breath. Just calm the breath. Allow the mind to calm. And as we continue our practice, we'll be soft but firm. We'll keep our breath inside. Steady. Allow the eyes to gently open. Bringing the hands in front. And just gently reaching the hands forward. Raising the hands up overhead. And from there, reaching the hands a little taller. And just bring the armpits forward so slightly. Lengthen tailbone down. So feel that your spine is long. We're going to have a little side bend. So from there, inhale. And exhale, bend to your left side. So now we'll be going in different ways to the person you're looking at, which is okay. That'll be your left side. And feel the hands are just reaching a little bit further to the side wall. Pressing into the hips, inhale, coming back to center. From there, inhale, lengthen hands again. Armpits slightly forward. Lengthen tailbone down. Feel your spine is nice and long. As you exhale, change sides. So now go to your right side. And just lengthen the hands to the side wall. Possibly press the hips to the left side slightly. Opposite way. Inhale, back. As you exhale, bringing the hands down. All the way, mountain pose. Bringing the hands in front again. Now clasping the hands, fingers together. Turning the palms away. And then inhale, raising the hands overhead. Lengthen tailbone so your spine is long. Armpits forward slightly. Good. Now from there, a gentle twist. We twist to your left side. Exhale, twist to left side. Your left side. Your left side. That's when it gets a little tricky when we're lined up like this. Teaching a little bit different from we normally do. And coming back to center. Bringing the hands down. All the way through. Inhale forward. Now clasping the hands, fingers together, opposite way to what you just did. So a different finger will be on top now. May feel a little different. From there, inhale, same, raise. Lengthen tailbone, armpits forward. And a gentle twist, opposite way to what you did to your right side. Spine long. Keep the head neutral in between the arms. Good. From there, exhale, come coming back, center. Bringing the hands all the way through, mountain, tadasana, by the side. Inhale, raising your hands up, overhead. Exhale through, we'll come down through into Uttanasana. The hands either side of the feet, palms down. I'd have the knees a little bent if you need. Crown of the head down to the floor. Good. There, bending knees, palms down, step or jump back, plank pose. Hold in plank. You've done so well so far in plank. Only a couple more to go. Really spread the fingers, I promise. Only a couple more to go. Spread the fingers, spread in, press the shoulders away from the mat. And let's go straight to down dog. Let's go straight to down dog. Good. Really press into the mat, spreading the fingers. Feel the thighs drawing back to the back wall. Like someone's just grabbing those thighs, bringing back. From there, inhale, raise the right leg straight up behind you. Keeping that right leg straight, toes pointing down to the floor. Toes pointing straight down. Now, bending the right knee, bringing the right foot all the way to the hands, similar to what we just did. And lower down onto your left knee. And press the top of the foot down into the mat. So we'll just come into a lunge position here. Inhale, coming halfway. This time we bring the back of the hands together. Inhale, raising the hands up overhead. Now press, really pressing the big toe of the front foot. Press down the top of the back foot. And exhale. Possibly take the hips forward a little. And we're ensuring that knee's not coming past our toes. Keep pressing into the big toe of the front foot. Helps to activate and give you balance. Helps to activate the inner thigh. Soften the breath. Okay. Relax. Gaze forward. Inhale. Exhale. Hands coming down either side of the front foot. Let's come to the fingertips. Then, press the shoulders away from the mat. Bring the chin to chest, so you're rounding up the back now. And chin to chest. Shoulders pressing away from the mat, rounding up the back. Relax, soften. Now from here, coming to the toes of the back foot. Raising up off the knee of the back foot. And we're going to skip some of our vinyasana, but I just want you to start to gently rock the weight forward and back. And for when you're ready, you're going to bring the left foot to meet the right. So using your balance, your power inside. Good. And from there, bending the knees, taking the hands down to the mat, crown down to the floor. Once the hands make the connection to the side of the feet, you may begin to straighten the legs slightly. Allow the crown to work down to the mat. From there, bend your knees, gaze forward, take the opposite foot back, lunge, take your right foot back, and come down to the knee. Come to the top of the back foot. Pressing into the big toe of the front foot. Inhale, coming halfway. Back of hands together. As you inhale, raise. Exhale, possibly take the hips forward and lunge. Good. Keep pressing the big toe of the front foot. Press down the top of the back foot. Lengthen tailbone down so your spine's long. Your spine is long. Good. Gaze forward, gaze up to the hands if you have your balance. Whatever is comfortable. Soften the breath. Couple more breaths. Pressing the big toe front foot. Keep your balance pressed down. Get the inner thigh active. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Heel the hands down. Inner side of the front foot. Onto the fingertips. There. pressing the arms straight. Shoulders away from the mat, bringing the chin to chest. Still rounding between the shoulder blades, rounding up the back. Chin to chest. Release. Make connection with the hands. Come to the toe of the back foot. Inhale, raise the knee up off the mat. And from there, just start to gently rock forward and back. And when you're ready, you can bring the right to make the left. Standing forward bend once again. Ensure the palms are touching either side of the face. Allow the crown to work down to the mat. As you're drawing your kneecaps up, your thighs are active. You may begin to lengthen straight the back of the leg. From there, bending into the knees, sit bones down. Inhale, coming all the way up. We're using our legs, our knees this time. Exhale, hands through the midline. Always allow the eyes to close. Then come back to your breath. Relax the shoulders down. Relax the face. Soften the face, soften the shoulders. The breath together. Allow the eyes to open. From here, bend the knees a little bit. From there, step the left foot back into a high lunge. So we're on the ball of the foot. So the hips are square. So you can square your hips up. Good. With your mat. On the ball of the back foot. And then from there, feel like you can spread your mat forward and back at the same time. So feel you can send your front foot forward. As you send your back foot back. Press into the big toe of the front foot. Have the fingertips just gently touching. And then send the armpits down to the floor. So you're activating under the armpits, sending down to the floor, releasing tension from the top of the shoulders. Now, a bit of a balancing test here. Because you've just built up so much strength this morning with George, through the legs and power, through your body. From here, work a little on our balancing. So, we're going to step the back foot forward just a third of the way. From there, press into the feet and just step. And come to the toe tips of the back foot. Bend the front knee slightly. Just be on the toe tips. Hips still square, facing the front of your mat. Fingertips touching. From there, just step a little bit more forward. So you're bending your front knee. The thigh is really working. You're just on the toe tips of the back foot. You can either stay here, or if you'd like to go a little further, you may raise that straight leg up off the mat, keeping the leg straight, but must keep the front knee bent. Or come back to the toe tips if you want to break. Now from there, bend your back leg. Good, bend at the knee. Now feel like your heel is working higher up to the ceiling. You'll feel your hands really working here. Or come back to the toes. Bending the knee, bringing the left foot all the way through to the front, to the toe tips. Allow your right toes to open to the side slightly, allowing for greater balance. Fingertips touching, armpits down. Good. Now from here, bend the standing leg. Good. Inhale, bringing your left knee up. Any stage if you need to come down, do so. Gently reaching forward to hug the knee. Really working on some balance and leg strength. At any stage if you need to come down, do so. Here, gently straighten the spine back. So you're gently leaning back. May straighten the standing leg. raise, bending the knee. Last step from here, if you choose, optional extra, extend the front foot. It's the feet. Fingertips touching. And exhale down. Spin your feet, big toes together, heels slightly apart. Inhale, raise, hands up. Exhale down. Let's have 3 breaths. Watch the person beside you. You can either bring the hands forward or out. But just wait to come back and soften the breath. 3 breaths. Come back to Tadasana. Pause. Hands reaching beside. Fingers working down. Now, change sides. So, bending the knees slightly, fingertips touching. And then taking the right foot back. Or your opposite foot to what you just did. Being a high lunge. So the hips are square. That's it, good. So you might just play with the stance slightly. Make sure it is wide enough so you have your balance. So a way to measure is hip width. So if you step your right foot back, it's the width of the hips will help. Now press into the big toe with both feet. Stretch the mat forward and back at the same time. Fingertips touching, armpits working down. Helps to release tension from the shoulders, neck, face. Good. Now from here, we step the back foot just a third of the way. So inhale and step to the toe tips. Keep the front knee bent. So it's really light pressure on the back toes. The muscles around the front leg, the front knee are really working. Fingertips gently touching. And from there, begin to straighten the back leg. Stay there or either raise that back leg straight and point the toes. Keep that front knee bent, front knee bent. Muscles around the knee, thigh are really working. Always come down and rest if you know. From there, if you like to go a little further, bend the right knee. And lift that heel a little more towards the center. You may feel your hamstring start to work. Turn that right hip down slightly. Keep those hips square. Start bringing the right foot all the way through in front. Allow the left toes to peel open to the side slightly. Just helps with balance. Lengthen tailbone down so your spine is long. Now we can stay here or inhale, raise knee. A little higher. Bend forward. Hold the knee and bring the chest. Here, mate, just lean back slightly. So your spine comes over your hips, straight. And if you'd like to go a little further, you may straighten the standing leg. Release. Extend the right foot. Maybe reach into that foot and possibly bring a little higher. Keep the standing leg slightly bent if you need. And exhale, coming down, Tadasana, good. Allow the eyes to close. Soften. Big toes skin, heels slightly apart. Allow the eyes to open. How are our legs feeling? Good. Alright. We might cut out our next series. We'll come down, do a little bit on our mat, and then we'll move on from there. So, we'll come down into a seated position. How we do this, we'll inhale, raise the hands up. Exhale the hands through the midline of the body, bending the knees. So whatever you need to do to bring yourself down to the mat, you can use the hands behind you, or just simply come down and lower down into a seated position. And from there, we'll extend the feet. Then Dandasana to start, we'll have our hands just slightly back from our hips, fingers facing forward. From there, just raise the heels up off the mat and feel the thighs really working. Feel the kneecaps drawing up, thighs working. Keep that feeling and then lower the heels down. So your thighs are still engaged. Gently press into the ball of the feet. Toes spread, flex, fingers facing forward. From there, I want you to gently squeeze your sit bones to give yourself a little bit more length. So feel your spine growing up. So if you squeeze the sit bones, you might feel a little bit of length in your stance. Good. Keeping this, thighs active. Possibly bring the hands. Wonderful. Bring the arms forward, down, fingers forward. Now we're going to lower ourselves down here, so I would suggest that some of you bring yourself forward if you do not have room to lower down. Now anyone with any lower back pain or neck, we can just lower down. Or we may do this in stages. We can lower down a third of the way and we can hold. If you need to come down and rest, do so. From here, armpits down, fingers forward. Face off. From here, if you choose, we can come another third of the way, so the lower back's just pressing onto the mat. Armpits down, fingers forward. Chin, neck back. Or come lower all the way down. And exhale, lower down. I said some might be ready for Shavasana, but not quite yet. How much longer we got to go, George?
Well, it's supposed to have a good go. Get down to do some slow.
Yeah.
What?
Just feeling a bit. I could do Shavasana.
Yeah.
I could do Shavasana.
Alright. So we'll do a little bit of internal work. We'll pick up with what George started, is really focus on our back care. So from here, I do want to make sure that you're feeling good in your back, feeling good in the neck and shoulders. So there's no strain. You must relax. From here, reach the feet out long. And then we'll bring the right knee in towards our right rib and bringing the hands on the top of the shin. Then interlock the hands, lower the head back down so the back of the head's resting on the mat. And from here we gently draw the right knee in to right ribs. So you open the knee slightly to right side, give space in the hip. And as you gently draw the knee in to the ribs, you feel like you can press the right foot forward at the same time. So you're applying a counter force here. So as you bring the right knee in, you're gently reaching forward with the right foot. You may keep the back of the head pressed down to the mat. Just release any tension from the neck. As you continue to draw that knee to ribs, just setting that foot forward at the same time without actually moving. And keep the foot flexed. And exhale, change. Left knee to left ribs. So as you bring the left knee in, just slightly allow it to open to left side. Keep the foot flexed. And as you interlock the fingers the opposite way, So you'll have a different pointer finger on top. Even out our body through yoga. You may gently draw the knee to ribs. So you feel like you can extend that left foot forward. So you feel a counter force. You feel the warmth, the strength happening through the hip. To allow the head to rest down, you need to release any tension from the neck. Your armpits are working forward towards your feet. So you feel space at the top of your shoulders now. 2 more breaths. Release the breath. Relax. And extend the left. So the next series, you may just want to sit up. I'll just show you from here. We'll do the same thing. We'll bring the knee in. If comfortable, we may come up to the toe tips. Armpits work forward. So I don't have my shoulders and my ears creating tension. Drop up the back, neck, face. Armpits down forward. So my neck is soft. Toe tips touching. I reach through left toe. Then you might feel some warmth through your abdominals. You may release if comfortable. If not, we come back here. One thing to watch is the neck. Sometimes when we release, we can bring up a little bit of tension through the neck. So if not comfortable, we can stay here, or we can always come back here. But you'll feel a little bit of warmth happening through. Navel, stomach area. We'll change to opposite side. We might do both. Yeah, give it a shot. Start laying back. First, bring the right knee to right ribs. Good. Now, from there, inhale as you start to raise the head up and bring the right toe tip to the mat. Good. And holding the top of the shin. And just pressing the right tip, toe tips down, armpits down, shoulders forward. Now from there you may try to release the hands either side, or you can stay with the head back down. Good. Good. Possibly inhale, raise a little further. Wonderful. And change. Extend right foot. Lower the head back down. Gently press the back of the head into the mat. Relax. Your left knee is coming into the mat. There. So you start to take the left foot forward. To bring the ball of the left foot to the mat, you may raise up, head, chest, shoulders up off the mat. Armpits down, shoulders forward. Relax the neck. Press the toe tips into the mat. Reach with your right feet. Choose. You may release the hands without moving the body. Without moving the body. Possibly inhale, raise a little more. Relax the neck. Armpits down, fingers forward. And exhale down. Just releasing the hands, extending the feet. Doing brilliant, guys, brilliant. Just one last one to go. Both feet. So from there, just walk the feet in towards the sit bones. Just come to the toe tips, the ball of the foot, heels come up off the mat. Inhale, raise up, and we bring the right hand to right shin, the left hand to left shin. And then hold it at the top of the shins. Armpits down towards the mat, good. And then feel like your shoulders are working. Just feel the toe tips. And from there, you may release the hands. Good work, guys. Release the hands. Look at the navel. Feel the warmth in the navel. Armpits down, fingers forward. Chin, neck back. Relax, neck. And slowly, slowly, slowly release. Slowly release. Just like a butterfly landing beautifully, gracefully. Let's bring the knees into chest. And hugging the knees into chest. You can hold the opposite elbow. Just hold with the hands. Whatever's easy, whatever feels good. Change, hold the opposite elbow. And again, armpits towards the front of your mat. So they're moving away from your ears. Just gently press the back of the head into the mat. Just gently. The neck is soft. The breath is calm. Keeping the knees into chest. Let's just bring our hands out to the side. You might just need to rock forward or back slightly, so just watch the partner next to you. So we're just going to have a couple of gentle twist rotations side to side to release the spine. Yeah, relax. So from there, let's all take the knees to right side, so we're going the same way. Keeping the knees glued together, and as your knees move to right, you may look to left side if comfortable for your neck. Your knees are just up off the floor. Knees stay together throughout this movement. So from here, keeping the knees together, inhale, center. Knees stay together, inhale, center. And change, exhale, left side. You might need to lengthen with the top knee slightly to stay with the bottom. And then turn the gaze to the opposite way if comfortable. Change, inhale, center. Exhale, right side. One more time. Knees may come a little higher, closer to the armpit. Sure, the eyes are closed, the breath is soft. Relax the eye as you inhale, center. Exhale, change one last time. Left side, knees a little higher, to the height of the shoulder. Keeping the knees glued together. Gaze opposite way. Sure, the eyes are closed. Just feel the eyes starting to draw back slightly deep into the socket. Release the tension from the face. Forehead, relax. Breath, soften. Inhale, center. And then extend the feet. Bringing the hands inside. Now, we can set up for Shavasana, so if you need to grab anything for Shavasana, it's our corpse pose, so we're going to finish off in relaxation. And this is beautiful because you know what now? We get to do nothing but surrender, release to the earth below. So to do that, sometimes it's nice to cover up, so make sure you're warm, possibly put socks on or blankets over your hands as well. So if you want to cover yourself with a blanket, if you need anything for any other props, so bolts are under your back,
Under your knees.
thank you, under your knees, I should say. Releasing the tension from all back. We are a little uncomfortable, don't straight back onto our mat. So it's nice sometimes to put the bolster under our knees. Just allow the feet to just gently open to the side. Well done, guys. Well done. You did brilliant. This will be your best Shavasana ever.
stillness. Just resting your mind on peace and stillness. Just letting go and relaxing. Gently just stretching the arms out of the head. Just lengthening out in both directions. Through your fingers, out through your toes. Just creating space between each vertebra. Just lengthening out in both directions. And when you're ready, just rolling onto one side, just placing your top hand on the floor. Just very slowly. When you're ready, just slowly sitting up from there. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, everyone. Just gotta, if I had time, fit in the meditation, but I ran out of time. Unless people really want to do it. Obviously a great start to the day, isn't it? I feel like I want to do this every week. We'd like to thank everyone for coming, of course. We'd like to thank our leaders, Jessica, Adam, Karen, and everyone else, of course. And like we said, we raised a modest but respectable sum for the size of the group. It's probably perfect for this studio. We had double the numbers, we might be a little bit crowded, but we've done that before. So anyway, yeah, that was great. Yeah, there's the cafe next door if you want to use it. It's up to you. Apologies for the noise. Perhaps the noise can make us go deeper into our meditation. Let's think about that. And yeah, at the end of the term, we do have that singing meditation with Jessica. That's going for the evening. There's other events like this Friday, a special presentation on the mystery of crop circles, the most controversial mystery of our time. The guy came to talk on that, and every week we have a similar ritual. It gives you an idea of what the Magpie House focus is. Yeah, you can go from there. Do you have a timetable?
Yeah, I've got some cards before I leave. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for hosting, George. And the studio on the Sunday.
Yeah. Oh well, we might do it again.
No, I went to school. It's been hard to be stuff.
We'll get a bit more sober.
That's my second attempt. But the first one, the first one, just chanting was a little so.
Thank you.
That's what I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Great, I love it.
Cool.
This is the movie.
Yeah, well done.
I'll make for that. I'll have to get it even like email has that
Supposedly they started yesterday with an excavator. This is how I
Whereabouts is that?
Up on Bridge Road.
Okay.
Property up there. So, the guy knows,